Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jimmy here. I'm doing another video about the next generation guitar that I invented. I've been getting a lot of questions about how it actually sounds and how we could actually test it to see what it would sound like. And I did a brief video using the extension springs. Since then, we've actually decided that we like the sound of bass guitar strings better on it. So I'm going to show you what I rigged up to test the sound of the bass guitar strings. So here we go. So what I did first was I got a bass guitar neck right here. Shout outs to Freak who sold this to me. I took this bass guitar neck, took one of the actual tuners out, and I cut bass guitar strings to about 4 inches each and attached them to the post of the tuners so we could actually check to see what kind of frequencies or pitches we could get from a short string. So if you look here, I don't know if you can see that, but from back of post to the back of the other post is about 4 inches, and that gives us about 3 inches of free string space. The issue in talking to luthiers was that the shorter the string, the harder it is to get lower pitches because you're going to have to add a lot of mass to the string. But what I found out in my testing is that I'm going to be able to get low pitches, and we're going to be able to pretty much get as low as we need to get. This is an E string from a standard bass guitar, medium gauge. And with this string we can get pretty low frequencies, almost as low as the instrument is anticipated to go. So it's our educated assumption that if we use a B string, which is a fourth lower than this, and we use heavy gauge strings, that we're going to be able to get as low as we need to go and even farther. Also, this string is about 4 inches long. On the actual instrument, our strings are going to be a little bit longer, which means it'll be easier to get these low pitches. So what I did next was I bought a magnetic pickup. This is a magnetic pickup made for an auto harp that has a small preamp on the end where I can connect a 1/4 inch from it and run it to an amplifier or into a computer for recording. So I did this so it can pick up the magnetic sound from the string and send it to the computer. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like, and then we're going to hook up some nice guitar pedals and show you what kind of tones I can get, when we actually process that sound a little bit. The dry signal is similar to a guitar or a bass. It's just a little bit more punchy and it has a little bit less sustain, so it's really a unique sound. So here we go. So first, here's what we get with just our dry signal. You can hear it's kind of a metallic sound, but it's really punchy, kind of rings out very nice. And if I take this tuner and I loosen it up just a little bit, we can start getting some lower tones. You'll hear the tones get lower or higher very quickly without much change in tension. Now, I'm not an engineer, so I'm sure my workmanship is not very good, but when the actual engineer builds this, it should be a lot more precise with the pitches. So I'm going to bring it back up just a little twist like that, and we have a lot higher of a signal. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through my Memory Boy Deluxe analog delay right here, and I'm going to give you a sense of some of the pitches or some of the sounds that it can make. This is an analog delay that gives a real nice warm delay to the sound. So here we go. We get a nice trail off on the sound. Adds a lot of body to it. Next, we're going to come over here and we're going to test this yellow pedal here. This is a guitar tremolo pedal, and we're going to turn this mix up a little bit and see what we get with that. Let's turn that mix up a little bit more, actually all the way up. Let's turn the rate up a little bit. And you can hear that nice pulsating buzz coming through there. I'm going to turn the mix down again, kind of try to blend the sound. Or we can turn the rate up and the mix up and get really crazy. So similar to the sound that you would get if you did this with an actual guitar. And the next thing we're going to do is turn both of those down. And we're going to hook it up to a standard overdrive pedal. So we're going to take output from the pickup, connect that into this overdrive pedal, and we're going to connect the output of the overdrive pedal back to the computer. And there we go. Here's the dry signal. Let's turn this guy on, see what we get. Now if I add a little bit of drive, this is going to distort just like a basic guitar would do. As I turn that up, it's going to start getting really dirty. Let's do it some more. Let's go all the way up. We're going to have a standard dirt from, a distorted guitar. Very similar to that. Alright, so that's, in a nutshell, that's pretty much what it sounds like. We're going to keep working on this to get a prototype made so you can hear how it sounds from a lot of different ranges and when we actually play some chords and some scales with it. So thank you, and please check out my donation page. You can stop it.